This video series provides regulatory information about recycled water in California. Recycled water is widely used for a variety of non-potable uses such as irrigation and industrial supply. This is the second video in the series and covers recycled water treatment and water quality. Recycled water has to meet rigorous treatment standards to ensure it has adequate quality for irrigation or other non-potable uses. The treatment process begins with raw wastewater discharged from homes, businesses, and industries. Wastewater, also called sewage, flows to the treatment plant. In the Bay Area, many wastewater treatment plants provide tertiary disinfected recycled water, which we will explain in this video. In some areas, including San Francisco, stormwater and wastewater are both sent to the wastewater treatment plant for treatment before being discharged. This video will walk you through a typical wastewater treatment plant. Some plants use slightly different technology, but they all have to meet the same treatment standards. The steps in the treatment process include mechanical treatment, biological treatment, followed by filtration and disinfection. The primary treatment process starts at the headworks of the wastewater treatment plant. The plant headworks removes large solids like wood, cloth, paper, and plastics. This might include bar racks or bar screens, shredders or grinders, a wet well, and pumps. The next step of primary treatment removes material that will either float or sink by gravity. It includes the physical processes of screening, grit removal, and sedimentation. Next comes secondary treatment. This process removes the organic matter and removes more of the suspended solids. Removal is accomplished by biological processes in which microbes consume the organic material. Air is supplied to microbes already existing in the wastewater to thrive, multiply, and feed aggressively on the organic matter remaining after primary treatment. Microbes are cycled between basins to feed their growth and reproduction. As the microbes grow, they convert organic matter into a more stable biomass, which can be used as a soil amendment or disposed of in landfills. Effluent from the secondary treatment process can be used for certain types of recycled water irrigation, but it is not suitable where human exposure is a possibility because it is not adequately disinfected. After secondary treatment, the treated wastewater, called effluent, can be discharged into the environment. In our region, effluent typically goes to the bay or a local river or creek. Instead of sending the treated wastewater back to the environment, it can also be treated even further and returned to customers through a recycled water pipeline distribution system. The final step in the process includes tertiary treatment, which means filtration and disinfection. Tertiary treatment further removes additional solids as the wastewater percolates through a filter bed made of porous media such as sand, gravel, or anthracite. Some plants may use membrane filters instead of sand and gravel. Recycled water facilities must continuously monitor the filtration system to ensure it is working properly. After filtration, chlorine or ultraviolet light is used to destroy or deactivate bacteria and viruses. The chlorine used is up to 4 times stronger than household bleach, which helps ensure that bacteria and viruses will not grow back. Recycled water is a valuable resource, but it is different from potable water. Potable water must meet federal drinking water standards, which includes very strict limits and monitoring requirements for bacteria and toxic chemicals. Recycled water does not have to meet these strict drinking water standards. However, it is ideal for non-potable uses. Recycled water is using the right water for the right purpose. Wastewater treatment plants have laboratories with biologists and chemists to ensure proper and safe handling of wastewater and to minimize any negative impacts to the environment. The lab works to analyze wastewater samples and ensure compliance with the wastewater treatment plant permit. Laboratories test the recycled water daily before it leaves the treatment plant and is delivered to recycled water users. Recycled water is an important part of the Bay Area's water supply and can help the region during droughts. Recycled water agencies have partnered with scientists to research the potential risks to human health and the environment from recycled water. Recycled water may contain trace amounts of chemicals like pharmaceuticals and personal care products, but scientific studies have shown the risk to the public and to workers is very small. Depending on the chemical and the exposure situation, it could take anywhere from a few years to many millions of years of exposure to non-potable recycled water to reach the same exposure that we get in a single day through routine activities. Recycled water agencies are continuing to assess new chemicals of concern to ensure that the risk to the public remains low. Recycled water cannot transmit the COVID-19 virus because the COVID-19 virus cannot survive in raw sewage, treated wastewater, or recycled water. COVID DNA is present in wastewater, but it cannot replicate or infect humans. No special precautions related to COVID are needed when using recycled water. Recycled water used for irrigation will contain increased salts and nutrients compared to potable water. Landscapers should plan accordingly. Plants can grow and thrive using the nutrients that are in recycled water, and you will need less fertilizer. Some species, like redwood trees, are sensitive to the salts in recycled water, so landscapers should design their sites using plants that can tolerate recycled water. You can refer to this guidebook called Irrigating San Francisco Bay Area Landscapes with Recycled Water for full details. The guide will show you how to investigate your site for water quality problems, develop a plan for improving soil conditions, implement solutions, monitor plant conditions, and then adjust your plan. Please continue to watch the remaining videos in this series to learn about recycled water regulations and site supervisor responsibilities.